which is very interesting.
Wow.
And if you look at how anti-cheats are working to detect some of those techniques, they work very similarly to those next-gen antiviruses. So because they would have to look at if there is a process trying to read the memory of the game, if there is some malicious driver being loaded. For instance, like Capcom at some point had a security vulnerability in their driver, and a lot of cheats were taking advantage of that to load their own driver, because you cannot just load your own kernel application. You need like a lot of authorizations, you need to be a registered company, you need to get like signing. So it's quite a complex process. So they have to use vulnerabilities just like a lot of very complex malware would be doing. And actually, as a matter of fact, the Capcom vulnerability was later on used by malwares who also wanted to be able to execute privileged code on machines. So, and usually you would do all of that to bypass those game engine. So you have two types of cheats, internal and external. So internal would mean that you would be loading with executed within the process of the game, and external would be outside, so it would be harder to be detected by the cheats. And once you have access to the memory of the game, that's why you would extract those information, like the position of the characters, where they are in the 3D map, because those are 3D games, right? Where your character is, so you can know like how far you are from the character, and based on the weapon you are using. For instance, with sniper, you may have a bullet drop, so you may have to slightly change your cursor, like
for bullet drop, right?
Exactly.
Wow.
So you have
or
to
say
like
you have
account of all.
Say you have an SMG, for example, you just shoot, it compensates for recoil, right?
Correct, yeah. So you would have to get like all those information about which weapon you're using, all those things. And same thing if you do like a wall hack, you would have to be able to draw on top of the game without being detected, because those can be like easily detected. So there's quite a lot of things like going on around it. And then, you know, like you just move that from a 3D plan into a 2D plan, so which is your screen, and you just move your mouse, and that's pretty much it.
Amazing.
But that's a pretty good learning curve, you know, like to learn about the game engine. How people develop games.
I wonder why people would, you know, obviously go into so much depth to destroy gameplay and to destroy the multiplayer experience for everyone, you know. But obviously it is a very interesting topic nonetheless, about, you know, mouse movement and assessing movement and using a computer to compensate for that. And, you know, it's amazing what a machine can do. Now, solutions, right, to this issue is obviously crossplay being one of them. So PS console players just saying, you know, screw this, let's not waste our time playing with PC players, simply because of the fact that all of the cheaters are on PC anyway, and the guys on PS4 are okay, right? However, companies such as Camu and you know, and Battle Axe and all of them, what are they doing in regards to fighting this fight?
Yeah, good question. So for your previous question, why would people do that? It's mainly because now it's a business. There is an actual market and people buying that.
Yeah,
so which means
a multi-million-dollar business, I think you said.
Yeah, definitely. I think in that presentation that was like 4 years old, they were saying it's like a $200 million market, and that was like 4 years ago. So you can imagine, like, it's probably much higher now, which is also driving the prices for anti-cheats up. That's why you see like companies like Easy Anti-Cheat being acquired by Epic Game. I'm pretty sure that was for a pretty good price and a pretty good exit. But indeed, on consoles, although some people have been publishing some jailbreak for like PlayStation and all those consoles, it's very rare to see like aimbots on consoles. I don't remember like to see any public ones. Although a lot of the streamers, if you look at Nick Merckx, you know, when he was playing, you know, he was just like having a game, and then he was live, and then he got shot, like literally like like multiple bullets in a row, and he was wondering what happened, and he started to like spectatate the cheater. He realized, okay, the guy is definitely cheating, but he's a console player, right? He's playing on controller, because a lot of people, to get better like performance, and especially if you're streaming, right? Because it's much easier to just like play on the PC and to stream, but also you're gonna get better performance in terms of FPS. You're gonna have a better graphical card than on your PS4.
Yes.
A lot of people are still playing on PC with a controller, so in that case, you're still in crossplay.
Wow.
So to say.
Okay. So you can use your controller and be in crossplay, yet be a PC.
Yeah.
Yet you could use a bot, basically an aimbot using a controller.
I mean, no, you would not be using the aimbot, but you would be in a lobby with people who are PC players and who are cheaters. So you may be a victim of them. Whereas, like, if you just be playing on PS4, you will not be targeted by them, right? Because you'll not be in the same lobby. But because you're playing on PC, you're gonna be in the same lobby as all the other PC players.
Yeah, and obviously, apparently, there are many disadvantages for not playing with PC players in regards to getting a spot on a server. You know, it's harder. It's
there's a stream sniping also, like streamers like going live, and then you have a lot of people like going in their chat and just to like load the lobby around the same time to be in the same lobby as those streamers, and then they just keep like sniping them and shooting at them because just to like ruin their stream. That's also quite a common thing. And in terms of protection, like you were asking, it's quite a complex thing. A lot of companies, like Activision, Electronic Arts, Epic Games, are spending more and more money to recruit like security researchers to help them to build better anti-cheats, either as part of the game or as third-party softwares. But because it's much harder, because people have access to the local machine, right? It's not like building an antivirus.
Yeah.
It stays like quite challenging.
Yeah, I mean, I suppose, if an aimbot is so good at sort of assessing data in regards to gameplay and regurgitating that data so you become a better killer, you get more frags, why can't the companies that create the game, do the same thing and find those people much faster in regards to, well, hold on, these are anomalies over here. Multiple headshots in a row, frag count that's like, in the 30s, or 30s or 40s. This guy needs to be flagged, and quickly gets, flagged off and deleted from the game. Why can't they counteract in that measure?
Actually, you would be surprised. They're already doing it. It just have so many cheaters that. There's still there's still more, but they're actually blocking a lot of accounts. Like I think in total, millions of accounts have already been blocked from those games. If you just accumulate them.
50 million accounts in two months, Warzone. So yeah, they do have a big pile to sift through, I guess.
Yeah, no, they definitely. They do have a lot.
Yeah. Look, we need to tie this up because it's we're 17 minutes in. It's such a fascinating subject that I'm sure we could continue on and on and on about this. And but let's tie this up. Let's thank you so much for taking part in this, and thanks for listening, guys. I hope there was a bit of insight in regards to how the underground society, which is aimbots and all of this stuff. And I hope to, subscribe to the channel and give me a like if you like this. Take care. Thanks, Matt. And take care, guys. Bye.
Yeah, no worries. And remember, kids, don't cheat.
Yeah.
Develop softwares instead.